Hi folks, Craters here. We're going to try something that I was reluctant to try. I did a lot of work and I did created a new save. You can see that I have created a Alpha 12.3 save, and that was, I did start that from scratch and brought all of the blueprints in. I saved them as they were. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to jump into the game in 12.2 pub and see what happens, see if things are broken. So this picks up right where we left off at the end of episode 18. I think it was 18. I'm pretty sure it was 18. I lost track of the numbers already. I only got 30 some odd videos on the channel and I can't keep track of them so far. It's terrible. But okay, without further ado, let's just get into it. I was briefly into it, as you can see, just a few minutes ago. And, well, can't tell because you can't see the clock on my computer, but it was literally just a few minutes ago, and I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I'm expecting errors to happen and issues to happen, and I did create a video of the 12.3 rebuild, which, like I said, I'll probably put in the miscellaneous stuff things because things did not go well. So I thought I would quickly try this. This is not going to be a long video. It's going to be a short one. And we can see Jenny here. She's still commanding the station way back there. That's fine. Jenny, do your things. Take care of the things. And everything is just as we left it at the end of the last episode. So the radar is there and the drill pup is there, and I don't know if you might be able to hear it, but the auto miner is there in the background. Listen carefully. Can you hear it? Little static kind of sound. Yeah, it's there. It's there doing a thing. We will put on our helmet, and you can see it there. Mining the pentaxid deposit. Speaking of, in fact, let's go back and change that right quick. Let's go into here and go into difficulty. We're going to set our auto miner depletion to true. We're going to do that mostly for exploration purposes, to force us into exploring further out, because with the auto miner depletion set to false, it's and I'm not sure how to explain. When I've played the game before in previous alphas, I would set that to false because, you know, it allowed you to gather the materials and whatnot that you needed to do the things. But it seems to me that you're getting a lot more materials than you really should. So we're going to set that to true, and that will actually force us to do the exploration of the stars, which is fine. That's a good thing. So we're going to set that to true, and then we're going to go load back in here. And as you can see, now is Alpha 12.3.1. There was a hot fix today, and hopefully this not going to screw things up too bad. And my rebuild of the whole save, things did get kind of screwed up, so the video didn't turn out that great. Errors started happening, and like I said, I'll probably upload that into the miscellaneous stuff playlist, so you can catch that there. Hopefully, I will likely do most likely do that. I'm fairly certain I will do that if it's not too embarrassing. Yeah, like everything I do is not too embarrassing. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I look a fool. I don't mind. So let's just trudge on and see what kind of things we have happening here. And hopefully the teleporter seems to be working. Let's see. Deactivate shields. Oh, okay. That's a new thing, I think. I did not notice that before. That's okay. That's fine. It's fine. We're not going to deactivate our shields right now. And if we go into... We leave the moon orbit here. There's a good chance we should run into some issues with the Xerax because in Alpha 12.3, they're supposedly going to, well, basically hunt us down because they are that pissed off at us. And if we go into our faction, yeah, you can see we're hostile with them. Our level with them is at 50 points, reputation points into hostile, which is nearly as bad as it gets. We're honored with Talon, honored with Polaris, and friendly with pirates because of how we redid the 12.2 thing and went into the pirate base and did all the things in a friendly manner instead of shooting them all dead. And somehow we are honored with the Creel Empire. I'm not sure how that happened because we haven't run into any of the Creel yet, which is a whole J. Randall faction, or he is the major contributor to that faction. I know there's a bunch of other people that have contributed it, that have helped build that faction, let's put it that way. And the Traders Guild we are neutral with, and these three, the Pirate, the Creel, and the Traders, are new factions with Alpha 12, and in future builds of Empyrion, there's supposed to be more of these that are built from community efforts, including members such as perhaps such as Spange and other major community contributors. So let's you can see our mission currently. If we go into our PDA, is the Talon. We're into the ancient yeah, words, creators, words. Ancient Revelations, which is the chapter 5 of the whole tutorial kind of story missions things. So we are in Ancient Revelations. You can see it kind of highlighted down here in a little bit of aqua color, green color. I've never been very good at those kind of different hues and things. The rest of them are gray. That one's kind of a little bit greenish. And so we will try to continue with that. And let's just see what happens. Let's pop into the pilot seat. Turn off the hibernate, turn on the grav gen, which for some reason is not on, and it should be. And we're just gonna continue on. And let's just leave the orbit. Now, if this episode works out okay, we'll just continue the series from here. And I just won't take the time to make a new save and redo everything. Oh, look at that. Destroyed small vessel. And let's hit our... Weapons are retracted. Well, I'm not trying to hit weapons. I'm trying to hit that. Okay. I mean, so everything seems okay. We might just continue on. We've got all of our stuff that we've discovered before. For some reason, our base marker is not showing up on the planet, but that's not a big deal. We can go into our registry here and just go faction every day. We can select the warehouse and select a waypoint for that, and it'll show it there, and that's fine. So there we can see it now. And then when we get planet side, we can set an actual waypoint and stuff to show it again. It's not the first time it's disappeared. So let's just let's continue on. So let's head over here to the destroyed small vessel. We're gonna kind of keep an eye on our immediate space, because supposedly the Xerax should be actively trying to hunt us because they're not very happy with us. I've said that before. I'll say it again. In fact, I just did. I won't have to say it again because I just said it. Sorry. So you can see a hidden station over there. That's the pirate station that we slaughtered at first, and then when 12.2 came out, we went and did it the peaceful way after resetting everything. And there's some Xerax thingy over there with that red question mark. How far away are we? 12 kilometers. We're fine. And we can see some of the asteroids that we've been to and mine some of the things. And a derelict ship up there, planetary remnant, a TOP distillery, and then everything disappeared, which is as it should be. We're not getting any errors. So that's a good thing. So here we are at a Polaris minefield. We can see all the Polaris mines around here. They have protected this area for various reasons. Well, one particular reason, which we will learn about soonish, because there's also some wreckages. You can see a ship over there, ship over there. There's like 3 or 4 of them here, and a control station in the middle of everything. If we get too close to these mines, they will explode if we are moving too fast. But if we're moving slow enough, they shouldn't do anything. And actually, I'll be honest with you, the Polaris mines, they don't do a lot of damage. Anyway, they used to. Yeah, when they exploded, they used to cause a lot of damage. This is maybe Alpha 10 or Alpha 9, somewhere in that general area. But since, oh, what the, oh, stop. What do we got here? Do we stop? No, stop. Oh, turn it. Well, there's the Ilmarinen. I mispronounced that in the last episode. I pronounced it as Ilmarinen, I think. But that's the Ilmarinen class super freighter. That is not the one we are looking for, I don't believe, but it just cruised right on through the minefield with no issue whatsoever. But I mean, it is a Polaris vessel, so maybe they have some secret codes that we don't know about. And it's taking a turn. the crap? Mm-hmm. Look at that. You know, I'll be honest. I've seen these vessels, you know, moving throughout our playfield in space, and I've always seen them go in a straight line. I have not paid that much attention to them to actually watch them turn and go into a completely different direction. I don't know if that's new to 12.3. It could possibly be, but let's continue on. All right, let's not go too fast. We don't want to attract the mines, just in case. Ooh. Reduce speed, several energy, signatures, detective, active signatures, a minefield. Ooh. No. Why am I? Okay. At least we found something, and we found the reason why the signal was lost all of a sudden. All right. We might need to find the control station and deactivate the mines first. Nah. Why bother? There's no point in it. They don't do that much damn damage anyway. Investigate the control station. No, we're going to continue on to the destroyed small vessel, and we're going to run down to our constructor and build 3 or 4 cores so we can get the things, and we can build the future things that we want to build. We're not going to move too fast through here because, well, ooh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, 100 meters. Okay. Okay. Switch view. Should be right. Oh, okay. It was that close. That was why that did that. That's fine. All right. So we should have our gravity on, right? I think I remember turning that on. Let's go ahead and turn our hibernate on. We got our shield on. We got our defenses on, just in case any Xerex scumbags decide to come and cause us some issues. Jenny, watch the things. Send me a message over the comms and let me know if the Xerex are in the area. Did you hear me, babe? You gonna do the things? No? Ugh. Worse than Bob. Bob has been doing fabulous lately. He deserves that raise I promised him. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Taking care of all the plants and things. Bob, you've been doing a wonderful job, my man. Wonderful job. Continue. Don't forget to water the plants. I mean, you already got your slippers on for it. You're not worried about getting your feet wet. Looks like you got a wetsuit on anyway, so just, Bob, take care of the stuff, will you? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. So let's top off our health just in case. Run across the other side. We'll top off our oxygen. I ought to get rid of one of these armor lockers, or just move them and just put a medic station and oxygen station on both sides here. That would make more sense. I don't really need the armor locker. We can stick that out here somewhere, or even up in my captain's quarters. It's be fine. And what else do we need? We need food. We can do that through the F4 menu. Let's get into the MREs. Let's grab a snack. What do we feel like? A sausage. And let's have some cheese to go along with that. Looks like Swiss. And let's grab a couple energy bars, because we could probably use that. We're going to be running out in the deep, cold depths of space. And fried vegetables. Why not? All right. And we should be good. And, all right. We need some cores. Can we do that on these things over here? I'm sure we can make some cores over here, right? Can't we? Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want to put it in the input. Let's go ahead and put it in the devices. Do we have any cores in there? We do not. So, yeah, let's make like 4 in here. And since that one started first, we'll put like 3 in here. And back into devices. And there we go. So we'll have 7 cores available to us. You know, I can't believe how smooth this is running. My whole redo of everything and getting everything prepared for 12.3 from a fresh start and everything, that did not go so well. All that work for nothing, apparently. Knock on wood. Did you hear that? My desk is made of wood. I'm knocking on it. Probably waking up the dog at the same time. Sorry, Coop. I didn't mean to do that. All right, these things are kind of slow. So we'll just wait a minute for them. That's fine. That's fine. So some other things in 12.3. They did a whole new warp animation. You might see that in the video that is going to make it into the miscellaneous stuff playlist. What else did they do? Sitting on a bench thing, which actually is a little difficult because I go into the third person view here and sit on the bench. I get this view, right? Which is strange, but okay, that's fine. In a base, you don't get that view. You can actually look at yourself in a third person kind of manner. And how are we doing? 2 more and 1 more. Okay. And that would be in this one, but we got enough to do what we want to do. In fact, more than enough. That's fine. We will take 3 for now. That's cool. And this thing's and this thing can... Oh, that one's almost done. So we'll just wait the few seconds it's going to take to finish that. And I keep hitting FF to get out of here and go back into it, because sometimes the time thing, the time bar around this kind of lies to you. If you're familiar with the game, you know that. If you're new to the game, if you go out of the constructor and come back to it, this may jump back a bit. And that's just it's just the way it is. But apparently they've worked on that as well, because that seems to be accurate. Okay. So we are going to head up top. We're going to put on our helmet and activate our jetpack. Let's put on our helmet. And we are going to run over. Let's just do a quick little nearby scan, although the personal detector is doesn't give us that great of range. And we can... Let's run over here to this destroyed small vessel. Now, there was a day that you could actually put a core in this thing and rebuild it, because it had a warp drive in it and had some thrusters in it. You can see there's 5 there. There's 1 there. There's 3 there. There should be a couple front thrusters. It's got some you can see over here, it's got some pulse laser, plasma cannon. Very nice. There's another front thruster. There was a time where 3 more thrusters there. There's a bunch of them over there, and there's a few on the downside, where you could actually restore this thing and use it for yourself. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know if that's true anymore. But we are going to plop a core in it, and I guess we'll find out. I mean, this part's kind of cool. We got this whole globe kind of planetary thing going on. So that looks like a good place for a core. Let's take those off and drop those over. And oh, it's already got a core. So we gotta find the core and take it over. Can we just do that? Can we set it to... Okay. It's ours already. We don't have to do anything. And let's go to the long hauler and let's just... Oh, where do we want to put this stuff? Yeah, now that... Where's CC2? Oh, there it is. Let's put it in CC2. That's fine. And we are going to take the things... Why? Inventory is not full. I just did the thing. Did I not do the thing? Oh, I did not do the thing. Okay. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. My bad. All right. Control station, here we come. Okay. Okay. Let's get to this control station. Not too quickly. Probably gonna have to. Oh, that was close. All these wreckages. I hit the O key to kind of, you know, orient ourselves to the surrounding area, including this control station, and I think we're probably close enough. And I think that is the entrance right there. Oops. So let's get out of our seat. Jenny, listen, honey. Watch the monitors. Tell us if anything bad is coming in. I need to know. Tell me over the communications. You know the network, our secure private network. Tell me anything that you might see on that console over there. You got it? All right, babe. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Now, we can't steal anything here. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is the entrance right here. Nice glowy thing. We'll turn off our jetpack. What? What the hell is that? Oh, they've added sounds. Oh, that makes it eerie. Oh, it's worse outside. Listen to that. Can you hear it? I'll shut up so you can. Elion's learning a thing or two. I don't know from who. I'm thinking maybe from 7 days, because there are some situations in 7 days that the ambient sounds just are freaky. All right. So we gotta interact with this console station, I guess. Now, you might note the blue cone-shaped bobbing up and down icon there, that it is not way up here above the control station. It is just like right at the tippy top of it. So if there was even a block here, you could still see that. And that was our issue previously, where we couldn't see this icon because it was buried in the ship and the blocks above it, because there were blocks above it. In this case, there's no block above it, but you get the point. You get what I mean. All right, let's do the things, because we're becoming radiated for... Oh, because of that freaking thing. All right. Error, 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 error. Error. This is station 034A, Minefield Control Hub. Punch the console. Smack it! Override code accepted. Please make your choice. Smack it. Smack it like that like button down there, that subscribe button way down there. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I apologize. Smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, just like you're gonna smack this console. Please deactivate the minefield. Unexpected error occurred. Do you want to send the error information to the service crew? No. I do not. That sounds like a really, really bad idea. Restart. There is an open application running. Message 239. Close anyway. Yeah, close it. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to show it. I just want to close it. Don't give me the message. I don't want to know. Ilmarinen. I missed that. Trying to pronounce the word. This is warning to approaching the station. Hold your distance. Pick up the message and relay it to the player's HQ. The Ilmarinen is heading for this planet, but is not under our control. To anyone who's reading this, code Omega. Destroy the whole ship. We picked something up which killed the entire crew and has taken control of the ship. We managed to survive long enough to find the station and send this recorded mess warning, blah 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 blah. I repeat, destroy that ship and this station, as well with the strongest... What? I'm so sorry, Chief. St. John was absolutely right in the beginning. We might have revived the dark times. May the galaxy forgive us. I missed a bunch of that. I apologize. It goes a little frickin' too quickly. I'm sure some people can read that with no problem, but you know, I'm trying to read it with some drama, and it's just not working out. Deactivate the console. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't want to deactivate the console. Maybe the activation of this console is what is keeping everything in check. Why would I want to deactivate the console? I mean, this thing has been working for at least a year since the arrival of our crew members, of our fellow crew members. We show up a year later, and this thing has been working its bloody heart out to keep things in check, and you want to deactivate it? I don't think so. But it leaves us no other choice. Commander, a teleporter connection just came online in the center of the room. Can I get away from this radiation crap? I don't want to be on the midst of the radiation crap. Okay. Abandoned ship, use the teleporter. No, I have an entire CV out there with an SV on top of it. And worst come to worst, I can hop in one of my HVs and very slowly make my way across space. I don't want to take your teleporter and leave me stranded in some place I don't care to be. And there it is, down there. Now, we used to have to flip 2 or 3 switches in Alpha 11 and previous, and apparently we don't have to do that anymore, I guess. I'm stalling because I really don't want to do a thing. Oh, we can open it right up. Isn't that just great? And press F to teleport to hangar on derelict ship. I don't know. All right. Fine. Then we're going to come directly back. We're going to jump into our ship and oh, great. Just so we know where we are at, we are on the Ilmarinen, however they say it, and we want to go back. Screw this crap. No, thank you. We will take our CV. Can I get up? Can I get up? Jump, jump, jump. Now, what do these switches do? Oh, they don't. We can't even activate them anymore. Oh, isn't that a treat? But there's one back here. Can we do anything with that? Oh, you can. Oh, stuff's gonna blow up, isn't it? Minefield status, engage, self-destruct, blah, blah, blah. All right. Nice. Huh. Have I not noticed that graphic before? Oh, can we? No. Can't take that. That's a Polaris thing. Running it with changing, yeah. With the Polaris Mega Core. I want the things in that container. All right. Let's well, I used the teleporter. I did use it. And I went to the thing, which is oh, there's that super freighter again. And we did go to the Ilmarinen, or however they say it. Let's make sure we're not going to back up into a mine, which we were about to do. And we can go down that way. Not that they do a lot of damage. They used to do some damage, like I said before, but they really don't anymore. Weapons are not retracted. All right, so where we want to go next is, I think, that thing there. We hit our map, and it's not going to tell us. I think it's this thing here. So let's set a waypoint over there. Let's put a pin in it. Show on HUD and accept. And I believe it is that. And we are going to take the long hauler over there so we can make use of the logistics of it, because there is a ton of stuff in there. And as we make our way over there, and let's hit that, shut those things off so we can just cruise on over. We will pick this up in the next episode. So apparently, all my work in starting a new save under 12.3 was all for naught. And everything is working fine. This is a continuation from the 12.2 save directly into it. And there's been no errors. There's been no issues. Things are actually working rather smoothly, whereas in my complete redo, as in starting a new save and rebuilding all the things and rebringing in all the things and redoing all the inventories, which took a couple hours or more, was for nothing. Things are working fine. We will just continue this as it is. I don't know what to say. I did all that for really nothing. And I will admit, as I've said in the previous video, that nowhere on the changelog or the update posts on the website or the Discord post did it say you had to restart the game. And I did it just because, well, usually in Empyrion you have to, so I kind of assumed that, and you know what assume means. It makes an ass out of you and me, to put it bluntly. Assume. ASSUME, ass out of you and me. And oh, yep, that's exactly what we're looking for. And let's go ahead and turn the inertia thrusters back on, and we're gonna call it quits right here. And we will pick this up in the next episode after I stop complaining about all the work I've done to redo the whole and upgrade to do the whole 12.3 thing, and I really didn't need to do that, apparently, because everything is working seemingly just fine. And yeah, I did record that, so like I previously mentioned, I will likely upload that to the miscellaneous stuff playlist, so you can see what I've done. Although I will admit I do need to redo the Adiana, because that is broken. There is something wrong with it, and that is because they have made more changes to what blocks are, or what devices are airtight and which ones are not. And so the passenger bay, so to speak, of the Adiana, the SV sitting on top of the long hauler there, is the passenger bay is no longer airtight. It's no longer oxygen filled. So if you take it out in space without proper protection, you'll get cold and die. So I'm going to bring in between here And the next episode, I will bring in the Mark III version of it, where I had to push the wing that... and let's just screw it. Let's just take a little tour of it right now. And so you know firsthand. Let's get our light on. We don't need the things. So this lower wing here and this lower wing over here, I actually had to push out because the way these wings are set in the frame, I don't know if you can see it just in there. You can probably see it just in there if I can just catch it right. You can, oh, I just had it. You can see the short range, I have so much trouble saying that, short range warp drive, you can just make out right there. And that is one of the things that used to be airtight, which is no longer. And I don't have a problem with that. It makes sense because there are gaping holes in a short range warp drive. And you can see them. Gigantic hole right there, and there's a gigantic hole right there. But because of the way those wings are oriented, I had to leave, there's like 2 blocks like right behind this area here that leaves it open. So right now this thing is not oxygen tight. If we bring in our end menu and show all the oxygen level, we can see in here that there is no oxygen. You can see it right here next to the ventilators, but that's it, and it's because of that over there. So what I ended up doing, is pushing these wings out 1 block. And then I filled in that gap with some filler blocks, and that took care of the oxygen problem of making this airtight. And so I am going to exchange this Adiana Mark II for the Adiana Mark III. I will do that in between this episode and the next episode. And what you will notice is that this whole section comes out basically one more block. Where this wing ends, these will come out. And then I kind of change the shape of things in here because of that. And that may allow us to add more weapons in this area here, or more thrust. Although with the addition of these thrusters, that made a huge difference on the forward thrust, if you know what I'm saying. And so yeah, that is the one thing that is going to change, because yeah, that happened. Apparently, for some reason, the reasons that I just didn't bother to notice before, the short range... Shut up, door. The short range warp drive was actually airtight, and it is no longer. And I can show you here if I bring up the IM, which is the item menu, and we hit the H. And we go to here and go to there. We can see, but halfway down that list there, airtight is false. That used to be true. And you can see some of these other things. Airtight varies on the cockpits. That's the standard cockpits. The armored ones over here, it's airtight varies. But this thing is 2 by, what is it? 3 by 2 by 5. It's actually quite large, and this is, you know, this is not a big SV. It's actually quite a small SV, and it's very tight. It's very, it was actually difficult to fit this thing in here, and that just made it even more difficult with that kind of change. So I did upgrade some textures and stuff, and I will kind of point my area in those textures and colors right now, so maybe you will notice them in the future. But then it will be airtight, and we will have some oxygenation. I can't talk. This cabin will be filled with oxygen, and we'll be able to survive in space by commanding the ship from this seat, which currently we cannot without having an EVA boost on our suit and plenty of oxygen in it. As you can see, it is declining quite rapidly, and so that will be the one big change. And then in the next episode, we will continue on to the derelict ship over there. That is the LGC derelict ship, which is the Legacy derelict ship. And that will take at least one episode, probably two, to get through it. It's quite involved if you haven't been through it before. And I will show you the things. If you have been through it before, maybe you will have some tips for me, because, well, I've been through it several times and I know some of the secrets, but I know they've updated it as well, so I may not know the things anymore, and it is highly likely I will make a complete fool of myself as we go through that. So, okay, folks, Jenny and I, oh God, sorry about that. Let's take the hood off. And Jenny and I appreciate you coming along for the ride through our galaxy and enjoying the things. Bob down here also appreciates it, even though he's been hard at work doing the things, so his appreciation may not show. In fact, he looks quite busy at the moment. So, in the next episode, we will pick this up, and we will head to the abandoned ship, although we use the teleporter already. You've seen it. I've done it. I don't know why it didn't pick that up. Maybe that is an issue because we haven't actually, well, we updated, but we haven't started fresh. So maybe that is a slight issue, but we'll get around that. We will get around that. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you watching my video. And there we go. A little peace and quiet. Yes. I've been listening to that music all day long. The peace and quiet is a nice change of pace. I appreciate it. And yeah. Hey, if you like this video, I would be very thankful if you smack that like button and subscribe to my channel, my little tiny channel. If you hit that little subscribe button, it would mean so much. And if you want to get notified of future videos that I upload to the channel and whatever playlist it may be, you can hit that little bell dingy thing down there too, and it will let you know. And hey, as I always say at the end of every episode, it's a crazy world out there. Things are happening. And people are doing crazy things. Some people are going way over the top, and some people are not taking it very seriously at all. And that may be some members of your family, but be understanding and be nice and take care of you and yours and be safe out there. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Take care.